Young Turks, everybody. Ben Mankiewicz, Wes Clark, Michael Schur. So in Toronto, a police officer has issued a written apology now because he went to Osgoode Hall Law School to give a talk to the ladies at Osgoode Hall Law School at a forum. I went to York University. Well, I guess that's the
big university in Toronto.
Right.
Osgoode Hall, named for Detroit Red Wings goalie Chris Osgoode, probably, because it's Canada.
There were 10 people at this forum, and the room came to a complete stop as he was telling them how to avoid being sexually assaulted. Right? So the officers at this forum, 10 people are there. It's this law school, and he's telling them, help the women out. Little self-defense course, and he gives them a little tip on how not to be sexually assaulted. And he's like, well, I know I'm not supposed to say this, he said. I don't want to beat around the bush. But you should avoid dressing like sluts. Just a tip.
He said beat around the bush?
Yeah, he said, I think we're beating around the bush here because apparently a lot of other people have been yammering away about other ways to prevent it.
Right.
Like staying on lit streets. Try not to walk alone.
Right.
Don't wear your thigh-high boots with a miniskirt.
Bring a whistle.
Bring a whistle. Have your cell phone ready at easy access. Yeah. Right. A lot of that nonsense, stupid advice. He's like, I think we're beating around the bush. I've been told I'm not supposed to say this. He says. However, women should avoid dressing like sluts in order not to be victimized. And then it says the senior officer was silent for a moment and then picked up the presentation. Okay, well, Randy, thanks. Yeah.
Well, here's what's interesting. It was a forum of 10 people.
Yeah,
it's not like he's speaking to a hall. I mean, like what Osgoode Hall's like.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
No, but it's not like that. A forum of 10 people, hardly newsworthy. I mean, I know it's a cop who said it, and it's an awful thing to have said, or a stupid thing to have said. But I didn't picture 10 people in a room. I mean, we have 10 people here right now. So.
My ex-wife was, she had large breasts, and
I remember
my mom told her at one time, "Oh, are you going to wear that out? You're going to get yourself raped."
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was great.
Did your mom and your ex-wife get along?
Yeah, they did.
Still do.
Yeah, they still do. There's so many things here that are great, aside from the fact that obviously somebody says here the Federation of Students linking provocative clothing to sexual assault is a huge myth. And then the spokesperson for the university says, however, we were surprised and shocked by the comment that was made by the constable.
Oh, this is a story from 1910.
We were surprised and shocked by the comment made by the constable. We at York certainly do not agree with it. If you have any further complaints,
please address them to Butterfield 8 2434.
Call Westminster 4 3312. Thank you. Anyway, you got nothing for the story?
I got nothing for that. I got nothing for a police officer saying sluts in front of 10 people.
Wes,
I'm sorry.
Wes is right. I got to say, Wes, I think you're right.
Yeah, you'd think he might have gotten away with it, like with 10 people there.
But even in a foreign country, he's news now.
Yeah, it's totally. I mean, it's a bad break.
It's a bad break.
It's a totally bad break. Yeah.
And
the story's so long.
What else do you have?
It keeps like
because that story's dead.
Megan Gray, spokesperson for the Toronto Police, said cautioning women on the state of their dress is not part of any police training. Yeah. No shit.
Of course it isn't. Even the officer said it. He said I shouldn't be saying this.
Right.
I was told not to say this.
I was specifically told not to say this.
But I'm going to anyway.
I
don't care what Megan Gray's going to say tomorrow. This is what I'm saying.
There's only 10 of you yokels here.
Right, exactly.